Most people think spinach is the ultimate super green, but here's the truth. Spinach may actually block your body from getting the magnesium you need, especially after 60. That's because spinach contains compounds that can bind magnesium, making it harder for aging digestion to absorb. And for older adults, lower stomach acid and slower gut function make this even worse. According to research from the Harvard School of Public Health, magnesium plays a vital role in keeping your muscles relaxed, your heart rhythm steady, and your energy stable. In this video, you'll discover 5 greens richer in magnesium than spinach and how to use them to restore strength and calm. Stay until the end, because one surprises almost everyone over 60. Comment yes if you want more videos like this. We often think magnesium is just another nutrient, something buried deep in a multivitamin label. But when magnesium runs low, your body tells you in quiet, subtle ways. Restless legs at night, eyelid twitches, constant fatigue, or that stubborn muscle tightness that just won't go away. Here's the hidden truth. Even if you eat healthy, you may still not be getting enough. Why? Because the body's ability to absorb magnesium drops steadily after age 50. The stomach produces less acid. Medications like acid reducers interfere, and kidneys excrete more magnesium than before. So while spinach does contain magnesium, it also holds a compound called oxalate, which binds to magnesium in your gut and locks it away before your body can use it. That means the magnesium you think you're eating never truly reaches your cells. According to a report from the National Institutes of Health, nearly 2/3 of adults over 60 fall below optimal magnesium intake. And that shortfall affects more than just energy. It influences nerve calmness, heart rhythm, and even sleep quality. But here's the hopeful part. Nature gives us several greens that quietly outperform spinach with 2 to 3 times more usable magnesium and far fewer absorption blockers. Over the next few minutes, we'll count down from 5 to 1 the 5 greens that can make a real difference in how you feel each morning, each meal, and each night's rest. 5. Swiss chard, the gentle powerhouse. If spinach is the celebrity of the green world, Swiss chard is the quiet healer, working backstage calm, steady, and deeply nourishing. Few people realize that this humble green carries nearly 3 times more usable magnesium than spinach, and it delivers it in a form your body can actually absorb. That matters because after age 50, our digestive system changes. Stomach acid levels drop, absorption slows, and the nutrients we once absorbed easily begin slipping through the cracks. Magnesium is one of the first to go. It's why many older adults experience muscle cramps, restless legs, or that sudden wave of fatigue that doesn't match how little they've done that day. Now, here's the remarkable part. Spinach, though packed with magnesium on paper, contains high levels of oxalates, which block magnesium from being absorbed. Swiss chard, on the other hand, is naturally low in oxalates. That means its magnesium actually makes it through the gut barrier and into your cells exactly where it's needed for muscle relaxation, nerve balance, and smooth energy. Researchers from the Cleveland Clinic have even referred to Swiss chard as a gentle magnesium source, one that nourishes rather than overwhelms. For seniors with sensitive digestion, that difference can mean the world. Let's look at a real-life story. Margaret, a 68-year-old retired teacher from Oregon, had dealt with nightly calf tightness and mid-evening energy crashes for years. Her diet was full of healthy foods, lots of spinach. In fact, but nothing changed. One day, her daughter suggested she try swapping spinach for steamed Swiss chard. Within a few weeks, Margaret noticed something subtle but powerful. Her muscles relaxed more easily, her sleep came faster, and her evenings felt calmer. She didn't add pills or powders, only a simple plate of lightly sautéed chard with olive oil and a squeeze of lemon. That tiny change improved her magnesium intake and restored her comfort naturally. Here's why that works so well. When you add lemon juice, its vitamin C enhances mineral absorption. The olive oil provides healthy fats that carry nutrients to your cells. And gentle steaming breaks down the plant's fibers, unlocking magnesium for better uptake. It's not about eating more. It's about helping your body use more of what it already receives. And unlike kale or collard greens, chard tastes soft and slightly earthy, not bitter. You can blend it into soups, toss it into omelets, or even add a few leaves to your morning smoothie without overpowering the flavor. So if your muscles have been sending small distress signals, that tightening before bed, that low buzz of restlessness, your body may be whispering for magnesium. And Swiss chard, the quiet green many overlook, could be your gentlest answer. 4. Beet greens, circulation's best friend. If Swiss chard feeds your muscles, beet greens fuel your circulation. And this connection becomes even more important after 60, when blood flow, oxygen delivery, and nutrient transport begin to slow naturally. Beet greens, often tossed away when people cook the root, are actually richer in magnesium and potassium than the beets themselves. That mineral duo keeps your heart rhythm steady, helps blood vessels relax, and supports the smooth transport of oxygen throughout the body. Here's the fascinating part. Magnesium works like nature's own conductor, guiding calcium and potassium to contract and release your heart and muscle fibers in perfect rhythm. Without enough magnesium, that rhythm can falter, leading to fatigue, leg cramps, or irregular heartbeat sensations that many seniors quietly live with. According to the Mayo Clinic, low magnesium levels are common in older adults taking diuretics or heart medications, which makes magnesium-rich foods like beet greens even more valuable. Beet greens deliver not only magnesium, but also nitrate compounds that naturally support circulation. Once digested, these nitrates convert into nitric oxide, a molecule that opens up your blood vessels, improves oxygen flow, and helps your body use energy more efficiently. It's a quiet, natural way to feel more awake and alert without coffee or stimulants. Take James, a 72-year-old from North Carolina who loved gardening, but often felt breathless after just 10 minutes of yard work. When his doctor mentioned his blood pressure was creeping up, James began adding sautéed beet greens to his dinners twice a week. Within a month, he noticed smoother stamina, less huffing, more steady energy, and even better focus while reading in the evenings. He wasn't on a diet. He just made one smart swap. The beet tops that once went to the compost pile now went to the skillet, lightly sautéed in olive oil, with a pinch of garlic and sea salt. Here's the bonus. Beet greens also provide a gentle fiber that supports digestion and liver health, two systems that often slow with age. They're colorful, versatile, and far milder in taste than most expect, perfect as a warm side dish or blended into soups. So if your hands or feet sometimes feel cool, or if climbing stairs seems more tiring than it used to, your circulation might be calling for a magnesium boost. And beet greens, the humble tops most people throw away, could be the heart's hidden ally waiting right in your kitchen. 3. Mustard greens, the nerve calmer. When most people think of mustard greens, they picture something spicy, sharp, even bitter. But behind that bite lies a secret power, especially for older adults who deal with tension, irritability, or restless sleep. Mustard greens are a natural nerve-calming green, thanks to their rich magnesium content combined with vitamin B6 and plant-based compounds that help balance the nervous system. Here's why that matters. As we age, our nervous system becomes more reactive. Even small stressors, traffic, noise, or a missed meal can cause a bigger jolt in the body than it once did. Magnesium helps keep those signals steady, acting like a soft brake pedal that prevents your nerves from staying stuck in overdrive. But here's the catch. Many seniors unknowingly eat foods that drain magnesium, caffeine, alcohol, high-sugar snacks, and even common blood pressure medications can slowly reduce magnesium stores. That's why adding foods that restore magnesium is far more effective than relying on supplements alone. Mustard greens offer an ideal balance. They're low in oxalates, high in usable magnesium, and uniquely rich in glucosinolates, compounds that support the liver's detox process, which indirectly calms the nervous system and promotes deeper rest. According to the Harvard School of Public Health, leafy greens like mustard can improve nervous system resilience when consumed regularly. Take Elaine, a 66-year-old grandmother from Toronto. She had struggled with mid-evening tension, her mind racing before bed. Herbal teas didn't help much, and she wanted to avoid sleep aids. Her daughter, a nutrition student, suggested a simple switch, replacing her salty evening snacks with a warm bowl of mustard green soup, cooked with lentils and a touch of olive oil. Within 2 weeks, Elaine noticed her shoulders relaxed more easily, her thoughts quieted faster, and she drifted into sleep without that familiar restless toss. What makes mustard greens so effective isn't just their magnesium content, it's how they pair with B vitamins and antioxidants that nourish the nerves directly. And when lightly cooked, their spicy edge softens into a smooth, nutty flavor that feels soothing rather than sharp. Try adding them to stews, stir-fries, or blended into a creamy soup with garlic and turmeric. The result isn't just delicious, it's deeply calming. So if your nerves feel tense, or if you wake up with your jaw clenched or shoulders tight, it may not be just stress. It could be your nervous system asking for more magnesium, and mustard greens might be your most flavorful, natural solution. 2. Collard greens, the bone and muscle guardian. For generations, collard greens have been simmering in southern kitchens, slow-cooked, rich with flavor, and steeped in family tradition. But what few people realize is that behind their humble appearance lies one of the most powerful bone and muscle protectors nature has to offer. After 60 bounty, our bodies quietly begin to lose both bone density and muscle strength. It's not just about getting older, it's about losing minerals that keep the body's foundation strong. Magnesium is one of those key minerals, but it's often overlooked. Without enough magnesium, calcium can't do its job. It lingers in the bloodstream instead of locking into bones, and muscles begin to lose their ability to relax properly. That's where collard greens step in, the bone and muscle guardian. 1 cup of cooked collards gives you nearly a quarter of your daily magnesium, plus vitamin K, which helps guide calcium straight into your bones. This perfect mineral harmony makes collard greens far more powerful than they look. According to the National Institutes of Health, adults over 60 absorb less magnesium due to slower digestion and medication use. Collards counter that naturally their magnesium comes in a plant form that's easier for the body to absorb and use, without the side effects of supplements. Let's look at Robert, a 70-year-old from Georgia who loved his daily morning walks. Over time, he started noticing soreness deep in his thighs and stiffness in his knees. Nothing serious, but enough to slow him down. Instead of stopping his routine, he made a small change to his meals, replacing canned vegetables with freshly cooked collard greens, simmered in olive oil, garlic, and a splash of apple cider vinegar. After a few weeks, he noticed something almost magical. His legs felt lighter, the soreness faded faster, and his energy carried him through the full walk without the usual mid-morning fatigue. The only change was the green on his plate. That's the quiet magic of magnesium. It doesn't shout. It restores. It supports the muscles that hold you up, the bones that keep you steady, and the heart that keeps you moving. And collard greens make that restoration easy. Their smooth texture and mild, earthy flavor pair beautifully with any meal. Sauté them with a bit of lemon and pepper. Stir them into soups, or enjoy them beside grilled chicken or fish. No exotic recipes needed, just honest, comforting food with powerful results. So while many people chase calcium tablets and expensive supplements, remember this: without magnesium, calcium can't protect your bones, and without collard greens, you may be missing the simplest way to get both. Collard greens remind us that sometimes the best medicine isn't found in a bottle, it's simmering quietly in the kitchen, the same way our grandparents prepared it, feeding both body and soul with every bite. 1. Dandelion greens, the hidden super green. They grow wild in backyards, sprouting through cracks in the sidewalk, often dismissed as weeds. But this so-called weed, the dandelion green, quietly holds the highest natural magnesium level of all common greens. For decades, people pulled it out of their gardens, not realizing it was one of nature's richest sources of minerals for tired muscles, sluggish digestion, and an aging metabolism. What makes dandelion greens extraordinary isn't just how much magnesium they contain, it's how effectively the body absorbs it. Their unique mix of inulin fiber, potassium, and bitter compounds. Helps older digestive systems pull in minerals that would otherwise pass right through. For adults over 60, whose stomach acid and enzyme activity naturally decline, that's a game changer. According to research highlighted by the Cleveland Clinic, these greens not only supply magnesium but also support gentle liver, detoxification, and digestive balance, both key to how well older bodies process nutrients. Think of dandelion greens as the reset button for your system. They clear what's slowing you down, so that every other nutrient you eat can do its job. Take Helen, a 74-year-old from Maine who'd been feeling bloated, stiff, and low on energy for months. Her neighbor, a lifelong gardener, suggested she try adding a handful of young dandelion greens to her lunch salad twice a week. Within a month, Helen noticed her energy stabilizing, her digestion easing, and that heavy feeling in her legs starting to fade. No pills, no expensive powders, just a plant she once thought was a nuisance. The best part, dandelion greens are incredibly versatile. Their slight bitterness turns mellow when sautéed with garlic or olive oil. You can mix them into scrambled eggs, toss them into soups, or even steep them into a gentle herbal tea that supports the liver overnight. For seniors who wake up feeling sluggish or deal with mild digestive discomfort, this simple habit can be quietly transformative. The greens don't just give you magnesium, they help your body use magnesium more efficiently, restoring natural energy from the inside out. So the next time you see dandelions popping up, don't think weed, think wellness. Nature has placed one of its most powerful magnesium sources right at your doorstep. Humble green that helps your muscles relax, your energy return, and your body find its rhythm again. So, let's recap what we've uncovered today. Spinach, though, a longtime favorite, isn't the magnesium hero we once believed. Its oxalates block much of the mineral your body needs. But nature, in its quiet wisdom, offers 5 other greens that work with your body, not against it. At 5, Swiss chard gently replenishes magnesium and soothes tense muscles. At 4, beet greens improve circulation and keep your energy flowing evenly through the day. At 3, mustard greens calm the nerves and support deeper, more restful sleep. At 2, collard greens protect both bone and muscle strength, helping you stay upright, steady, and strong. And at 1, dandelion greens, the humble backyard weed, turn out to be the most powerful of them all. Feeding your cells with magnesium, your body can actually absorb and use. What do all these have in common? They aren't exotic. They aren't expensive. They don't come in fancy packaging. Yet they hold what many seniors spend years searching for: a natural way to restore calm energy, reduce fatigue, and bring back a sense of balance that modern life quietly erodes. Here's the beautiful truth. You don't have to overhaul your diet to feel better. You just need to listen to your body. Those small whispers of tightness, restlessness, or fatigue, and answer with something simple, alive, and nourishing. One new green at a time can start to rebuild what age and stress have slowly taken away. So maybe this week, skip the usual spinach and try one of these magnesium-rich greens instead. Steam them, sauté them, blend them, or toss them raw in a salad. Let your body feel the difference. Because energy, relaxation, and steady strength aren't things you lose with age. They're things your body can still remember how to create when given the right fuel. Stay curious, stay vibrant, and keep exploring the quiet power of nature's simplest foods. If this video inspired you, give it a like, share it with someone who could use a little boost, and subscribe for more senior wellness stories every week. And as always, if you have any health concerns or take medications, consult your healthcare provider before making changes. Here's the bottom line. Magnesium isn't just a mineral, it's your body's rhythm keeper. And sometimes, the most powerful medicine grows quietly, right outside your door.